There are three rules on this campus if you wanna survive. Don't fall for Jungkook. Don't piss off Jungkook. Don't ever get caught in a bed with Jun ducking Jungkook. Guess who just broke all three? It started at that overcrowded frat party, the kind where everyone drunk off seltzers and acting like it's Coachella. Beside bodies everywhere, glitter, sweat, lies. And there he was, leaning against a wall like he ducking on the place. Loose white tee, silver chain, black jeans, hugging sun, and those tattoos speaking out just enough to make girls trip on their heels. His smirk was wrong move, baby. You staring or just short sighted? I said as I walked past him, cup in hand. He pushed off the wall, slow like a scent. I was wondering how a devil like you ended up in angel clothing. I tilted my head. I wear red on Fridays. You wouldn't survive. He laughed, cocky, confident, cruel, just like me. That's when it came. The bet. Break each other's heart by the end of the semester, he said. Winner takes the LA trip, loser walk away with nothing. I narrowed my eyes, except a broken heart. He leaned in, voice low and ducking dangerous. Yours or mine, baby girl. Let's see who bleeds first. Let me tell you about YN. She's got that fake innocent thing down to an art. Sweet smile, big eyes, but that mouth made of knives. She plays game like I do, only sneakier. And yeah, I've seen her walk out of dorm rooms at 2 a.m. like she was just borrowed someone's souls. I wasn't scared. Hell, I was turned on. She thinks she's smart, but baby girls never played with me. He thinks I'm gonna fall for that gem boy charm and crop green. Not happening, but I will admit, he is good, real good. By Monday, he casually appeared at my regular coffee spot, drenched from rain, no umbrella, tight black shirt clinging to him like a damn thirst trap. He leaned on the counter beside me like it was scripted. I usually get a caramel macchiato, he said, brushing water from his hair. But today I will have whatever she is having. I didn't even look at him. Barista? I said loudly, get him a cup of disappointment. His laugh was low and smooth. Already had one of those you walked in. God, I hated how good he was at this. Day two of the bet, and she was already in my head. I knew her type. She had flirted with your best friend just to duck with your pride. She had smiled while setting your whole ego on fire. So yeah, when I saw her getting cozy with Taehyung at the library, leaning a little too close, laughing a little too loud, my jaw clenched. I didn't say I just walked past loud enough for her to hear. Careful, day, that's girl all poison and perfume. She didn't even blink, just raised a middle finger without turning. Damn, I was in trouble. He thinks this is a game. Cool, let's play. That night, I posted mirror selfie wearing nothing but an oversized hoodie. His hoodie. I found in his frat lost. But he didn't know that. My caption? Borrowed comfort, not yours. The DM flooded in, and 20 minutes later, Jungkook texted me just two words. Game on. Later that night, there was a knock at my dorm door. I opened it. Messy bun, crop top, absolutely not expecting company. It was him, leaning against the door frame, tongue in cheek, eyes dark. I want my hoodie back, he said. I leaned forward, lips curling. Come take it off. He blinked once, smirked, then leaned closer and whispered, I will when I win. That. She smelled like vanilla and sin, and that hoodie hanging off her like temptation itself. I didn't touch her, not yet, but she is mine. She just doesn't know it yet. I didn't expect to see him at that party again, especially not with his arm slung around some Girl, like he wasn't just in my dorm last night threatening to strip from of his hoodie. Pity? No. Calculated? Always. I walked in with Taehyung tight dress, red lips, and yes, my hands on his like we were dating. Jungkook's jaw clenched. He hid it well. Most will notice. I always notice. You and Taehyung, huh? He said later, catching me in the hallway, voice low, eyes darker. Jealous? I smiled, sipping from my cup. He stepped closer, closing the gap like he ducking on my oxygen. Nah, just watching you chase my leftovers. Oh, hell no. You sure? Cause the only thing I see you holding tonight is your ego. He laughed. Low, dangerous, turned to walk away. I grabbed his arm. Impulsive, stupid, hot. We should raise the stakes. I said, fingers still on him. He didn't turn. I'm listening. First one to the other loses control. Now he turned and smiled like the devil himself. Baby girl, he whispered, you have already lost. She knew. Right there in the hallway, hands in my hair. No hesitation, like she wanted to win. But the second her touched, game over. Not for her, for me. Because it wasn't a for the bed. It was real. Hot, sharp, desperate, like she hated how good I gripped her, pulled her, let her feel exactly what she was doing to me. She pulled back first, smirked, lip gloss ruined. You flinched, she whispered. I leaned and brushed her bottom with my thumb. You, she showed me. I laughed. And just like that, we were both ducked. I should have walked away. I didn't. His hand stayed on my waist. Mine stayed on. God, his heartbeat was racing. You scared? He asked, voice almost soft. No, I said, lying straight through my teeth. Because something was happening, something I didn't plan, something I didn't want. I was supposed to break his heart, not fall for it. Later that night, I texted Taehyung, tonight was fun. Thanks for pretending to flirt with me. He replied in second. Pretending? Damn. I saw her texting on the walk back from the party. Taehyung. I knew it. The bed was getting blurry. Lines were crossing, feelings were ducking, creeping in. And if Taehyung was catching feelings too, this wasn't a game anymore. This was war. I don't do jealousy, not my style. But when I walked into the court and saw Jungkook leaning over some girl's laptop, grinning, laughing like he wasn't just nights ago, yeah, something ugly twisted in my. He looked up, saw me, held eye contact while tucking a strand of her hair behind her ear. Oh, you wanna die today, huh? I walked straight past him, didn't flinch, didn't pause, straight to Taehyung, who just so happened to be sweaty and stretching on the grass after social practice. Mind if I said? I asked. Way too sweet. He looked up, smiling. Only if you stay. I dropped beside him. He offered me his water bottle. I sipped. Jungkook watched. His jaw clenched so hard I swear I hear his molars cry for help. She's playing me. Cool. I thought at the game, didn't I? But seeing her laughing with Tay, sipping from his ducking water bottle like it's some kind of romantic technique, I snapped, walked right over, sat down between them, didn't ask. Didn't know you two were hanging out so much, I said. Wine smiled without looking at me. Didn't know you cared. They looked between us. Everything's okay? I turned to him, calm, sharp, deadly polite. Yeah, bro, just watching a girl lose her own bet. I leaned closer, closer enough that only he could hear me. You are spiraling. He leaned in too. You are mine. The nerve! I stood, smiled at Tay. Wanna get food? Tay blinked, surprised. Yeah, sure. I didn't look back. let him sit there and burn. Later that night, they walked me back to my dorm. We didn't flirt, but he held my hand and I let him. It wasn't part of the plan, but suddenly, neither was Jungkook. She is slipping away. I feel it. She is supposed to be mine to break, not mine to lose. The line between the bed and whatever this thing is, gone. So I did what any ducked up possessive idiot does. I knocked on her door at midnight. She opened it in a hoodie and shorts, bare leg, no makeup, and somehow hotter than ever. Got lost, she said, unimpressed. I stepped in without asking, shut the door, locked it. Her breath caught. What do you want? She whispered. I want to. You, I whispered, walking her backward. Then do it. She dared. And when our crashed again, it wasn't for the bet. It was because I was losing my ducking mind without her. He like he hated me, like he needed me, and I him back. Fingers in his hand back of messy heart. When we finally put apart both of us forehead, he whispered, I don't want to play anymore. And I didn't either. But I didn't say it because I was still scared I might lose everything. Ryan, you ever feel your heart drop before the truth even hits? That was me, standing in the hallway watching Taehyung scroll through a screenshot he wasn't meant to see. Break the other's heart before semester ends. Me, Jungkook, the original bad devil duck. No lies, just one ugly truth. I was part of your little game, they asked, voice way too calm for how broken his eyes looked. I couldn't lie, couldn't fake it. Not to him. Yeah, I said quietly, you were. He didn't yell, didn't curse, just shook his head and walked away. And that hurt more than any insult could. I found her alone on the rooftop, knees tucked to her chest, hoodie drowning her, eyes red like she had already lost. Taehyung pissed, I said, sitting beside her. She didn't answer, just stared at the sky like maybe it had answers. You okay? She laughed bitterly. Huh, do I look okay? No, she looked like pain wrapped in perfume, still beautiful, still mine, even if I had ruined everything. I don't want him to get hurt, she said. I didn't plan any of this. I just. Her voice broke. She didn't finish. Neither do I. I just grabbed her wrist gently. You weren't supposed to fall for him. She blinked. Who said I did? Something in me shuddered. We didn't talk after that. Not in the class, not parties, not even by accident. I thought I had felt free. I felt ducking empty. Until one night, 3 days later, he knocked on my door. I needed 5 minutes, he said. I crossed my arms to do what? Start a new bed? He didn't laugh, didn't smirk. No, to end it. I looked at her in the eye, no games this time. I made the bed, I played dirty, I did all of it. But then you, me, and I started losing everything on purpose. She didn't say a word. I don't want the trip, man. I don't want to win. I want you. Her expression didn't change, but her eyes flickered just enough. You hurt me, she whispered. I stepped closer. Let me fix it. He mean it. No tricks, no slick comeback, just him, raw, honest, terrified. And I realized I wasn't scared of falling anymore. I already had. You still cocky? I asked. He smiled for the first time in days. Always. I, him, slow, like I didn't mean it because I did. 1 week later, semester ended. That forgotten. We never announced a winner. Didn't need it to. Because one night on my couch, Jungkook again. No smack, no heat, no game. Just love, just us. She pulled back, eyes half lidded, looking at me like I was hers and always had me. You still think I lost? I asked, brushing her jaw. She climbed on and grinned. Oh no, baby, I think we both did. She again, and I swear to God. Losing never felt so the kinger.